Hi everyone. Our next topic is file directory structure. File directory structure. So here, if you see the physical disk, that is nothing but the memory is divided into number of partitions. Okay. Similarly here, a directory. See here, we have a directory, right? A directory consisting of number of files in it. This is partition A. Here partition B, directory, and inside that we have number of files. Similarly here also. Okay. So a physical disk or a memory is broken into multiple partitions. Okay. So if you see the operations on directory. The first operation is creating a file. Okay, we can create any number of files inside the directory. Inside the directory, we can create any number of files. After creating the file, then we can perform deletion. Whatever the file you think that it is of no use, or if that file is unnecessary, okay, unnecessarily it is consuming some memory or some space. Okay, if you think that, you can simply delete that file. Okay. Next, listed directory. It consists of all the files present in that directory. Okay. So, we can also perform renaming a file. A file can be renamed, as usual you know. Okay. So, next, searching a file. If you are searching for a particular file, okay, so we can also, this is nothing but, searching a file is nothing but if you are searching for a particular file. In a directory you may have, let us suppose this is a directory, and if it is having number of files, okay, let us suppose all these are files. If you are searching for a file, what you do, you can easily search it. Okay, that is nothing but searching a file. Traversing a file means going through all the files. Okay. So when you will go through, when you are searching for a file, you may go through all the files. But searching and traversing both are different. Traversing a file means, let us suppose if you see here, let us suppose we have 12 files here. Okay. Let us suppose we have 12 files. So traversing is nothing but going through all the files. Going through all the files. Okay, 1 to 12. Going through all the files is called traversing a file. Searching a file means, if you are searching, suppose if that file is found here or here, you will stop your search. Okay, whenever the file for which you are searching, if it is found now, you will stop your search. That is searching a file. Traversing a file means going through all the files inside the directory is simply called as traversing a file. Okay, so these are some of the operations on directory. So next comes we'll have. So next we'll have, see here. We'll have the types of directory. First one is single level directory. Single level directory. In this, see here. This is the root directory. Only one directory we have. All these are files. File 1, file 2, file 3, file 4. Okay. So this is, what is this? This is directory. Only one directory we have. Number of files were there. And the name of these files should be unique. Okay. The names should not be repeated. Okay. This is regarding single level directory. Coming to the 2 level directory. Okay, coming to the 2 level. This is 2 level. So coming to the 2 level directory. So in this, see here. This is the master directory. This is the master directory. And these are the user directories. And these are the files in this directory. Okay, these are the files in this directory. So what they are always telling is, see here, In the files should be unique within one directory. So this is one directory, this is one user directory. In this user directory we have file 1, file 2, file 3. So the name of these files should be unique. And the names in these can be repeated in this. Suppose we kept the name, let us suppose the name of this file is F1, F2, F3. Here also you can keep F1, F2, F3. See, F1 is repeated, but this F1 is in this directory, this F1 is in this directory. No problem. If both are in the same directory, then the problem arises. Here also you can keep it as F1, F2, F3. So totally the name of the file F1 is there in 3 times, but it is in 3 different directories. This is user directory 1, this is user directory 2, user directory 3. Okay, there is no problem. That's what the author is telling. Okay, so the files should be unique within one directory. Within one directory, the name of the file should be unique. Different directories can have same file name. Okay, so there is no problem. This is about two-level directory. Next we have tree structure directory. You know what is a tree structure? Tree is nothing but a tree is a non-linear data structure which is represented in hierarchical fashion, starting with the root node. Okay. Next, it will keep on root node. Next, its child, and so on till the terminal nodes. Okay. See here. So this is acting as root node. Okay. Next, its child. Okay. Its child. Next, its child, and so on. Okay. So this is tree structured directory. Next, we have a acyclic graph. A graph is also a non-linear data structure. So here also there is no cyclic, it is a cyclic graph. So here also this is the way how the graph directory looks like. Okay. So these are the 5 directories, the types of directories, Okay. Thank you. So hi everyone. In this session we will discuss about file mounting. So a file system should be mounted before it can be available to the processes in the system. So here we are discussing about file mount or file mounting. A file should be mounted before it can be available to the processes inside the system. Similarly, like if you want to perform any operations on any file, first the file should be opened. See here. The file must be opened before it is used. Similarly, a file should be mounted before it is accessible. Before we access a file, it should be mounted. Okay, it is just like similarly a file should be opened before we access it or use it. Okay, so here what the author is telling is we can only access files on mounted media. We can only access files on the mounted media. And coming to the mount point, so here the author is telling that the location within the file structure where the system is to be attached. See here, the file system is mounted at a specific, see here, at a specified mount point. See here, this is the mount point. This is the mount point. Okay. So users, here it is very clear that the triangles represent the subtree directories. Okay, the triangles represents the subtree directories. Okay, so this is the mount point. Okay, so this will finish our mounting, file mounting topic. Thank you.